Hello travelers, I'm Timothy French and we're in Darlington, South Carolina to continue on our quest to visit every town center in the state. So let's get started right here on one of the streets going into town. I don't know the name of it yet, but we'll find it shortly. It's right across from the Trinity Methodist Church, and the post office is right behind me. A little rough down on this end, but we're going to walk on into town and see how it looks up there at the light. Got a little Race House Diner on the right. Looks like it's open, but it's looking a little run down. They could probably fix that up. But anyway, let's get started. Yeah, if it's your first time here, I walk through these town centers in North and South Carolina to try and draw attention to them and get people to come on back downtown and start shopping with some of these mom and pop restaurants and businesses. And if you're interested in a business in a downtown area, I just kind of like to give you an idea of what's available and what the buildings are looking like. I'm all about small businesses. Don't mind the big chains out around these towns, but we need a lot of other small independent businesses to level things out, I think. And our town centers were once the social gathering place of the town, and I want to get them back that way again. This is going to take some work, like this building right here. It's going to need a little work. Let's go on up in here and pick around every little corner. Nook. Oh, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Got some circles with some handprints there. And working on that one down there, it looks like. I think I was trying to say nook and cranny. It's early, about 9 o'clock now. Yeah. I don't know what this business is right here, but it's got that old ugly air conditioning coming outside. I don't guess it is a business. I saw somebody coming out. So maybe somebody's living in there. I don't know. Can you live in these things? See this? We need to use those mini splits, get rid of those old air conditioners over the door and stuff like that. These buildings should be made to look good again. A lot of times when I walk through these towns, people see these old buildings and say, oh, that's too far gone, it'll never come back. That's not true, because I've been to a lot of towns that look like this, and now their buildings are fixed up and beautiful. Halifax in North Carolina is one, Farmville. Towns all over North and South Carolina are bringing their towns back to life, and I'm glad to be a part of that and hope that these videos help push it along. Yeah, it's that time again. Income tax. What is this place right here? I guess it's an ice cream shop. Yeah. They fixed up the little building nice and all. That's what it takes. That's what it takes. I guess when they open, they should probably put out a little ice cream song, like a little sign on the sidewalk there. Maybe they do, but that would help bring attention to it. That's a cool looking mural over there. Yeah, Darlington, South Carolina. A lot of people have probably been here but never come in town. They're over there at the racetrack. Yeah, big old racetrack over there. Darlington International. Let's see what else we can find out about this town. Let me look real quick. Yeah, back in the day, it was a heavily wooded area. I guess they chopped all the trees down. Sold all that. I'm not going to go too far back in their history, because we're interested in what it's going to be today, or what it is today, and it is the courthouse today. They got the courthouse here. It's the county seat. Sean's got a variety shop in town. I'm going to look at one more thing before we keep walking. I'm getting all jumbled up here. Oh, well, I give up. Trying to look at that freaking phone and walk ain't working out too good. Tottenells is over there. That building right there looks like it was a theater at one time. Yeah, I can see the ticket booth there. That'd be nice. It'd be nice to see that fixed up again. Yeah. Oh, pick up only right here at this Gin. I wish Gin would make it look a little better. It's looking right down through here, that's for sure. This could be a beautiful street. Yeah, fix that theater back up. How many of you old timers went to a movie there with your girlfriend? I bet a lot of you did. And if you did grow up in this town, what was this building here? You can see it was an important one. Look at that. They still got all the windows in. It says M Main on top. What was it? Historical people, you need to get in here and put some signs up. Okay, let's go. Oh, the sun's starting to peek out. Darlington outlet store. The only outlet going here is out of business. Maybe they're going to put something in here. It's got a sign for a elite force cheerleading and dance. I hope that's true, but it don't look like it. The sign looks pretty new though. Maybe, I hope so. Well, let's keep going. There's some steps going up through there. Across from that little business. I don't know what it is, but I wonder if you can rent the upstairs part. There's curtains everywhere. That's not a good sign. Okay. I'm thinking this is 5 o'clock bar and grill. Maybe it still is, but that's what I'm gonna say to you business owners down here. Gin and all the ones that's in here. Fix your outside up a little bit better and make it look like it's something going on. Because I can't tell if you open or closed. The building's been fixed up, but it needs to be looking a little bit nicer. That's for sure. Even Top Dale's down there, I see they put some landscaping out there, but it's wintertime now. Plants are dead, but I don't know. Things need to be freshened up, that's for sure. There's another empty one. Looks to me like at one time the windows came out to where they got that planter, and then they put this flat window in there for some reason. I'd like to see them put the window back. Fix it whenever they do revitalize it, hopefully. We're at 103 Pearl Street now. I guess this is Pearl Street we're on. And another empty one. Empty. That's the word for Pearl Street. That building over there, I'm not sure what it was. We'll see in a little bit as we go around. All right. Street signage is not too good. Looking for it. Here's another empty one full of boxes. A cool old building at one time. I can't let you see it. You can see the decoration up there on it. What was this? I bet it was a great business. You can go out there, you see the same olds moving in on them. Yeah, this was an important building at one time right here on the corner. Stuccoed over all that over there. We're not going to go down any further. Time to take them Christmas lights down. These towns they put their Christmas lights up before Thanksgiving, then they leave them up until February sometimes. All right, well, I'm getting ready to jaywalk, I guess. Hold on. I need to be an upstanding citizen. Let me push the button. We'll pick it up on the other side. We made it safely across, and we're looking back toward Rev and where we started down. Well, I'm assuming it's Pearl Street, but I don't see any road signage, so whoever's in charge of the signs, let's get it together a little bit and put some road signs up on these corners. Over there's the courthouse. That's one square courthouse for sure. Kind of, I don't know what it reminds me of, but it's not the prettiest courthouse I've ever seen. But it's doing the job, I guess, and it's in the town center and still working, so I appreciate that. I think this is called Court Square or something like that. This is a Mexican restaurant right here. And it's got it painted up all yellow. It stands out pretty good. Well, let's walk on up, go around this ambulance. Nice car. How you doing? Yeah, they waiting for a call. Okay, well, they get fixing these buildings up through here, so that's good. We got a sweet spot on the square, coffee and creamery. That's open and doing good this morning. Looks like the gift shop down there. Pizza on the square is open, so that's good. We got to get out in the street here to see stuff. The hall office in this beautiful building. Wilcox and Co. Yeah, this nice little town square they got here. Looks like they got a train set in here. There's no name on the building. See if you can see through it. Y'all see through there? There's me. Y'all see my face. My early morning wrinkled up face. Got a whole bunch of, I wish you could see in there. It's a whole model train town in there. Looks pretty cool. They've painted up their hydrants. That's interesting. Purple. Yeah. No matter which way you look at this building, it looks the same. James Law Office in this beautiful stone building. Yeah, got more parking back here. Still ain't seeing the street. Oh, okay, I see a little post there that says Exchange Street, so maybe I have to start looking for a little post. So that used to be the Bank of Darlington. Right there, I can see it over the door. Oh, I hear some church bells. I like that. A few church bells and a blower. He's cleaning it up, trying to make it look good, so that's a good thing. It's cool looking down through here. It's a nice stretch of buildings. You see what I'm saying right here? If all those buildings were fixed up all the way down through there, how beautiful that would be. It'd be just as nice as Farmville. There in, what was the town? Wallace. I was in Wallace not too long ago. You guys have been watching my videos. It was fixed up real nice. Edward Jones. Yeah, I always call him out because that's the one business that I see in just about every small town, even when it's kind of run down, they'll still be in there. And I appreciate that. That and antique stores for sure, and salons and stuff. So even down here, they got a few little buildings. At one time, this town center was rocking. Then malls and stuff came along, and then all the big chain hardwares and pharmacies and fast food, all that crap. I'm calling it crap today because it used to not be crap. I used to love McDonald's. I used to love Wendy's, Bojangles, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Oh, I'm glad I walked down here. High Cotton's got a beautiful little salon right here. So you got to come in here and search these things out. Get a bunch of these restaurants and boutiques down here, and you'll have more people walking around and discovering different businesses. But anyway, I used to love all them stores when they were the original owners, like Wendy's. Old Dave, when that place first opened, had the best hamburgers and the best french fries, and I loved going there. But I got a late start yesterday, and I was headed through Monroe, and hadn't ate nothing all day, so I said, all right, I'm gonna switch in here and try to get me something quick, in and out. You know, that's what fast food's supposed to be about. Let's go down and see what this is. But that's what fast food's supposed to be about. And I went in there. I did get the food fast. I sat down, and that hamburger had the hardest tomato on it. It was half cold. Did not taste good. Our Pat, 1993. That old fire engine in it. That's cool. I'm glad I walked down here. Our Pat building dedicated by the city of Darlington in loving memory of Chief James. Election and registration right there. So I guess that's where you do all that. Got a wings over there too. Anyway, that hamburger was terrible. And them french fries, and some old crappy fries, not like the fries they used to have. Hamburgers and french fries and stuff back in the day were awesome. And you got this, the ketchup was good. I don't know what they serve now, but that stuff was terrible. French fries are terrible, the hamburgers are terrible. And I swear, this has happened to me a couple of times whenever I run in one of those restaurants, Burger King, any of them. My tongue will burn after eating those hamburgers. I don't know if there's chemicals in it to make it last longer or what's causing it, but that's what's happening to me. I wonder if it's happened to anybody else. Y'all let me know. Because there were some people in there eating. Maybe they loved it, and maybe it's just me. I don't know. All right, have some soapbox for this morning anyway. We might hit up a few more soapboxes before we get done today. This is a cool little place. I don't know what it is. 117. What is it? Just a little garden, I guess, right beside Allstate. You guys, girls, you like to do some shopping. That boutique looks pretty cool over there. Come on down here and support them. That's what it's going to take. 1835, I guess that's when Darlington was started. Well, that seems too late in the day. Maybe that's when it was incorporated. I don't know. I ain't worried about the history today. Sorry, history folks. Town's supposed to be known for some majestic oaks with the Spanish moss hanging off the limbs. And I did see some around the area, but I don't see none in town. So they probably should work on getting that problem solved. Plant a few of them around. That would give it a nice southern charm through here. Put some nice trees with the Spanish moss hanging off of it. Yeah, rich in agriculture. Got the perfect mix of racing, excitement, and quite southern charm. Yeah. There's the government. I guess that's a courthouse. Maybe it's just a government building now. I don't know. Assuming it was a courthouse. It says Darlington County Government. I don't see courthouse nowhere. A lot of towns are building new courthouses outside their center now, so I don't know. This was a big store at one time. Carolina Bank Plaza is all it says. They fixed the building up. Looks nice and clean. Then right on around the corner here, we got one with the wood showing and rotting, so that's not good. The business below it's really fixed up their window. The daggone business owner, I guess, just don't give a crap. That's dangerous too. Something could fall on somebody. That metal just kind of hanging there. Got a planter there though. Let's look out through that way. So we've got them a pink pink hydrant over here. Tongue tied. Merle Norman. That's what's in there. Good job, building owner. I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. 2026 might be the year that I get controversial. I don't know. Say something I shouldn't say, I guess. Line and spy right there. More opinionated, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I like this whole square, but it is looking run down. So we got the Christmas tree, and there's a monument there. Like I say, I don't see courthouse nowhere on it. But I'm assuming. I guess I could stop and look, but I ain't going to. A lot of people get on me sometimes about not getting deep into the history, but I like the history of a town, but I'm more concerned about what's going on with the town today and with its businesses. So I like to just drop in here just like you would if you were traveling around. You decided to visit this town center and give you a feel of what it would be like. That's kind of cool right here. This mural, it's like the cars are parked in front of some older cars from back in the day. That might have been a courthouse. Maybe it burnt down. I don't know. And this is where I should have went back and learned about the history, I guess. But you can see what was in here. Belk. Well, Belk's was downtown. You got the Central Drug Store there, a clothing store. Said the PD Cotton, you know, in the PD region here. All the old stores. Got a sign for Society Hill, Bennettsville, and Sherrod. We've been to all of those towns. We're going to go to Dillon today, too, I think. Got an old motorcycle there. Let's get a shot of that. I need to be looking for a thumbnail. I don't know. I see Liberty Theater over there, but that does not look like the theater we looked at earlier. So some of these buildings aren't matching up. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if they were here before. I'm sure they were, I guess. There's a clock over the theater. I don't remember seeing that. I like this mural. Drugs, sodas, cafes. Let's get it back to that, people. Come on. You don't want to have your only option be the same old, same olds. Like I said earlier, I've been to a lot of towns that have revitalized and are doing very well. This early in the morning, I'm sure people will be down here, but some of those towns like Wallace, Farmville, and all those, man, they were crowded with people. People are searching for a place they can come and shop, walk around with their friends. The malls are dying out, and I'm glad because that gives these town centers a chance to come back and take their place as the social gathering place of the community. Guys, don't look. I'm jaywalking. You look up that way. Darlington Veterans Memorial. Oh, this is nice. Got the names there. This chair. POW, MIA. I'm glad most of the towns I've been to have a memorial like this, and I'm glad to see it. All the wars there. A little silence for them, and then we'll keep going. We'll keep going. Got another boutique. Right here, please use the other door. It'll be open here in a little bit, I guess. It's like I said, it's about 9, a little after 9 now, I imagine. They open at 11. Raven's Closet. Got 2 places I've seen you can come shop at these boutiques so far. That's good. Got an empty building, but they decorated it for Christmas. And that's a nice thing, but it's time to switch it out. This would be a good shopping retail place. Maybe this was the Belk at one time. I'll let us know. COGGESHALLS. My eyes can't comprehend. Got a breathing solution store here. Get your medications and stuff. Little, it's like a mobile phone store. I knew I wasn't going to get cellular out this morning. I've had 3 cups of coffee, but it's not working. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Uh-oh. Seashells. Got some home decor in there, that's good. Nice buildings. You can see this place was booming at one time. Got a wellness place here. Just in case you was interested, this is what this side looks like. The pub and restaurants, that's 2 of them. Let's keep it going, keep them coming, keep them coming. Main Street Jewelers is not jeweling anymore. Y'all see me in there? Y'all see what I look like? 9 o'clock in the morning after sleeping in my RV at a Cracker Barrel. This is another cool building. Almost looks like a bank building itself. I don't know. It's hit or miss through here. Olivia's got a bridal store here, so girls, this town is for you so far. I haven't seen any salons or barbershops in town. Greater Darlington Chamber of Commerce right here, so that's good. Looks like it's open. I'm being critical this morning, but if that's the Chamber of Commerce, you ought to paint, do some painting. Do some painting. And there we are back down through there. Well, let's go on back out through here, I guess. We can check that mural out. It's an awesome mural, that's for sure. Got it painted up real nice. Yeah, the Darlington racetrack, the lady in black, the track too tough to tame. I like the old NASCAR better than I like the new NASCAR. You are all I could think about out there. The roar of your motor gives me goosebumps. Ooh, yahoo! The lady in black. She's sexy. Uh-oh, a wreck. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed this first town center walking tour that I've done this day here. And if you did, I'd appreciate it if you'd like, subscribe, and share. Y'all take care.